Good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's your boy Theory again. If you are new to this page, please kindly like, follow, and share this video. So, guys, so today I want to be talking about the reason why various football clubs flop, and especially Manchester United, to be precise, because I feel that that club is a great club, which is which is actually they're actually a great club, and they're the best club in Premier League. But their recent problems is okay. Their recent problems, and I think the main reason for their problem and their form, their poor form recently is, I think, is because of the players are not they are not playing for a collective interest. They are playing for personal and individual interests. That's the main reason for Manchester United. Okay, if you should look at when Cristiano Ronaldo arrived at Manchester United, you should notice before that season, Manchester United qualified for they played the Champions League. But when Ronaldo came, they went to the Europa. They didn't qualify for the Champions League that year. What does that tell you? I'm not saying Ronaldo is the problem. Shut up. When Ronaldo came, they felt the presence of a star. And the star being there, they knew that if they were to work for Ronaldo, have all the balls and assist Ronaldo, that he will score because he's a great finisher, an elite finisher. He will score and he'll be taking all the credits because when big players, all these big players, when they perform, and they tend to forget the people that help them, and they start overhyping those players, and they start saying that no, not even overhype. They give all the credit of that club, of the performance of the club, to one player. Try the player that scores most of the goals. They will say Manchester United's Cristiano Ronaldo, just like the way it was at Barcelona when Messi was scoring most of the goals. That even commentators be saying, where would Barcelona be without Leo Messi? Things like that. So, and for young upcoming footballers, they also have to make name of. They also have to, because they're also after the fame. They're also after their success too. They also want to be successful, and they won't like all the credit to be given to one player who has already achieved everything in football. They won't like all those credits given to that particular player. So that's why that's why you see that if you should watch all the highlights of the last time Ronaldo was at Man U, you see that there many times Ronaldo will have chances, and then the players will overlook him, or they will ignore him and pass to a irrelevant person, the person in an irrelevant position that's not in the best position. There are many times I saw that Ronaldo will even be at the best position, and then they will ignore him. Why? Because they knew that if always assisting him and he keeps scoring, all the credit will be given to him, and they don't want that to happen. Because they know that the media will overlook all those players and accrue all the credit to the best player. They will just accrue all the credit to the best player. So, and these guys are young, they're also upcoming, and they are not ready to make that kind of sacrifice. So they are not ready to make that kind of sacrifice to let them the credit be given to one man when they're also after their career. No, I think that's the main reason. Because if you see where Ronaldo left, at least Man U, though now their form is just poor, but at least they recovered before it started poorly again. At least they could manage to qualify for the Champions League again. But I'm not saying Ronaldo is the problem. What I'm saying is that they are playing for personal glory, not for individual collective success. Don't get me wrong. Okay, for example, for a player to perform very well at a particular club, know that the other players of the club, they are taking the sacrifice. It doesn't come hand in hand, it doesn't come easy. Okay, for example, when Ronaldo was at Real Madrid, Ronaldo's success there, and then him being the pillar of the attack of Real Madrid, he demanded the sacrifice of other people. Demand the sacrifice of Benzema, like Karim Benzema. That's why Carlo Ancelotti, Real Madrid's president, said in an interview that Ronaldo's departure made Benzema a more complete player, because Benzema sacrificed a lot for Ronaldo to be the best. Even also at Barcelona, Neymar left Barcelona because he said he doesn't want to be under the shadow of Leo Messi. And then Suarez, that's why I respect him. He won a striker to win Golden Boot when Ronaldo and Messi were in their absolute prime, but he also sacrificed a lot. He would have gone far in life, better, he would have done better than that. He would have gone beyond where he reached. But because of the presence of Leo Messi, he can't always, there'll be a hindrance. If you understand, there'll be a hindrance. He won't perform at the biggest level, his highest level. There'll be a hindrance. So, you understand that. I think that's the main reason of Manchester United, because you should know that all of them, these players, they are young players, and then they have their careers. So they are looking forward to become, because everyone wants to be a star. They want to be the best. So align a player, particular player, the presence of a particular player who is probably one of the best players in the world, and assisting him, giving him the aid he needs. He will take the glory of those players. They say he will take the glory of those players. Though the club they will achieve the results they need, but to take the glory of those players, and they are young players and they have their careers also, so they won't actually like it. I won't like it from their position, but that's the main reason. Their team is not coordinated, and they don't have the teamwork. They are not ready to work for anybody. You could see at Barcelona, they all work for Leo Messi. That they work for Leo Messi to the extent that even when Leo Messi was getting old, that as a result of age, when he was not in his prime again, he was not at his best. Various coaches started complaining that Barcelona, they are too reliant on Messi, because they got too reliant on individual talent of Messi. Because Messi was a star, they got too reliant on him. Okay, you could see this guy, Ronald Koeman, even complained that Barcelona are too reliant on Messi. They rely on his individual talent, because they saw a good talent. They saw him, they knew he was the best player, and they were too reliant on him. So to get them out of that team was not easy. That's why since Messi led Barcelona, they have not really gone far in the Champions League, and it took them. It's only one La Liga they won, because I've won La Liga since then, because it wasn't easy being reliant on one man all the time. So that's the main problem of Manchester United. That okay, when Messi arrived at PSG, he wasn't performing well. Not that he didn't perform badly. He didn't perform at his expected level. Why? It's because at PSG, they are young. They are also young players who have their careers. Also, Kylian Mbappe is also getting to the peak of his career. Neymar. They are players that also want to make it on their own. They don't need to be. They don't need to rely on individual brilliance of one person, because they are also good players too. So if you see that at PSG, Messi didn't perform because they were not working for him. The three attackers, the established order of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, they were working. They were all after their careers. They were not working. No one was working for Messi. Messi has come. Let's assist him. No. They were not working for him. They were all after their own career. That's why Messi didn't score much goals as we all expected him to score. So that's the same problem at Manchester United, because they were not working for Ronaldo. Okay, look at Man City. As Erling Haaland came, all the players, they decided, all of the players, I love what they did. They worked for Haaland. They were assisting him. As they kept assisting Haaland, all of them worked for him. You see that most of them, their goals, the normal goal ratio they score in a season dropped. Kevin De Bruyne, before the season Haaland came, he scored 15 goals in the Premier League alone. But as Haaland came, he started working for him. They all worked for him. They were all working for him. They were not even more concerned about their goals. They were just concerned about the team's success, collective success. And they worked for Haaland, and their goal ratio reduced. The number of goals, they didn't score much goals, but they got the results. So I think if Manchester United should be coordinative, and then they should just play for collective success rather than individual success, I think they'll get the results they need, because you see that these players are playing for personal glory, like Rashford, Garnacho. They are just all playing for personal glory. So I won't blame them, because they are young and they have their career. So if they would work collectively,